Hi guys! It has been a long time since I have played Minecraft, and a lot of people have been asking me when I am going to finish off the lava tower. I am pretty much finished building it. All I need to do now is fill it with lava. And the answer to that question is I will be doing that pretty soon. I have fixed up my Minecraft. I did have some problems with shaders after one of the driver updates, but I've managed to fix it, and indeed I've actually found a shader that I prefer. And I'm going to be doing the whole grand ceremony of capping the lava tower fairly soon, next couple of weeks. However, it does occur to me that several of you probably didn't even know I even played Minecraft or that I live streamed it, and I thought I would take you on a brief tour of basically my home. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my house. A house that I have built on an island, a very secure island with only one way on and off, and that is this secure bridge. There are a few ladders you can climb up on, but it is a pretty secure and safe place to live. The house itself is not too ostentatious. It's reasonably sized and has the basics you need to survive. This is the kitchen. As you can see, it's pretty basic. I have a study where I create potions and magic items. And of course, a bedroom. There's not really a lot of decoration, but as I said, it's a bit minimalistic. You can even climb onto the roof and check out the domain. There is the north side. Actually, I'm not sure that is the north side. That's the east side of the island, complete with pier. And the west side, I will show you around in a while. For now, I just want to take you down onto the ground to give you a feel for what it's like. We have farming, including livestock. We'll introduce those later on. We have, well, this is kind of cool, a set of stairs down to an underwater tunnel. That's probably the last thing I'm going to show you. But this is probably one of my favourite places. This is where I sometimes come and just take a fishing rod and fish. You can actually fish here and catch all sorts of interesting things, including boots. But it's actually very peaceful. And I sometimes start streams just fishing away, listening to the gorgeous music. As you can see, I've got a landing place for the boats. Again, pretty secure. On the other side, I have a small beach where I grow sugar cane. This you need for several recipes and for paper. Paper is actually very, very useful in this game. If you've not played Minecraft, it's a very, very useful resource. I have corn, pumpkins, carrots, sheep who give you wool. You need wool for beds. You can also kill them for meat. Not that I ever do that. I love my animals. I never kill them. Do I? No. You see, we live in peace and harmony. I have bunnies. There's rather a lot of them now. I have ducks, pigs. How did you get in? Oh, you're the pig I can ride. Yes, you can ride pigs. You can actually ride pigs, believe it or not. And finally, as far away from the house as I could build it, a portal to hell. We'll talk about that in a little while. That's going to take a little explaining, as will many other things. Now, I didn't actually start out here on this island. I discovered it after exploring a little. My first ever home was actually across the bridge, and I even kept a nice road, or built a nice road between them, because it's also the site of my first mine. And mining is pretty important in Minecraft, as you might expect. But this was actually a really nice place when I first moved here. It's been a bit junked since, but it's got a nice little pond. It's very secluded. And I lived in this little hobbit hole here. Now, I have torn it apart for components, and it obviously is not exactly the best lit place, but this is where I actually started out. So very, very long ago. Now, there's a quick way down to the mine. I can go here, down into my mine. However, I'm not going to do that because I actually connected the mine there with a mine that I dug in the base of my house. You see, I have a fairly elaborate underground, I don't know what you'd call it, den, lair. I have a basement for crafting, which I will show you now, where I keep a lot of stuff, including this auto smelter. This is what I have been using to create lots and lots of glass. You'll see why I needed glass later on. I have my own underground pool. Why? Well, actually, mostly because it was here when I got here. This particular part. So I just left it there and made it look a little nicer. So this is the mine. As you can see, I've got many doors to stop the denizens of the mine coming up and blowing stuff up. That's a place I've pretty much mined out. This is the main one. Down here, I actually have a railway service all the way down. As you can see, we've gone very, very deep. I actually have a rail track. Okay, that's a cavern sound. I can actually... Oh, okay, what's that ahead? Am I going to die now horribly? Nope. As you can see, I've got a powered railway that sends me all the way through the mine. Well, not all the way through, actually. The mine goes rather a long way. I think there's something else down here with me. This is where I got all my sapphires, rubies, diamonds, and so on. That's lava. That will be important later on. For now, I'm just going to go back up. Now, the big project I have been working on for quite some time... Oh, it's night time. Actually, it's kind of a good time to show you this. The big project I have been working on for quite some time is this lava tower, which is in fact a tower made of glass that is built on the bottom of the sea there and reaches all the way to the skybox. You cannot build any higher. And you get to this through this underwater, I don't know what you call it, corridor? Which is very, very cool. You can actually go swimming out there. I don't think I've got my best stuff on. But you can go swimming down here, if you would like. But I'm not going to show you this now, because I'm going to end on the lava tower, because that's indeed the next step. I'm going to light up the lava tower, and I'm going to show you that during the day, although it looks pretty spectacular at night already. Can you imagine once it's filled with lava? Here's the thing. The lava tower required a lot of glass. And to make glass, you need sand. Where did I get the sand from? Well, quite a lot of it I got from the bottom of the sea. But an awful lot of it I got from a desert. But I see no desert. I see a zombie. We can ignore him. We're safe. I see no desert around here. Well, I actually found a desert way over there. Very, very far away. How do they bring all the sand back from that desert? Well, that's where the gate to hell comes in. You see, there's a place in Minecraft called the Nether. And the Nether is like an alternate dimension, very reminiscent of hell, hence the reason I built a gate like this. And when you are in the Nether, time and space do not work quite the same way. Every step you make in the Nether, you take 8 steps here. Therefore, if I walk around the Nether and build a gate over there, I don't have to build it too far away to actually come out a lot further away. And that is indeed what I did. I will show you that now. I built 2 Nether gates. I will enter the Nether right now and show you how I connected them. So, this was my first ever place in the Nether. And you can see why we call it kind of like hell. It's a little dark. I've not actually seen it with these shaders. My god, it's dark. Yes, it is. And there is a little railway taking us deep in that direction, but I don't need to go there at the moment because we need to go to the desert outpost. You see, I've made a little train thing. Okay. Now, if you give me a second, I need to bash the living hell out of this because I want to keep it. There you go. And I've now got an egg. When did I pick an egg up? Never mind. This railway will actually take me through the Nether. Ignore the glass. It's there for a reason I will not go into right now. Look at this. How cool is this? This is a railway that's actually elevated above pools of lava and something called netherrack or something. And will take me all the way to that there, which is my desert outpost. And as you can see, we've gone reasonably far, but in the real world... Okay, I'm hearing something. I think that was a pig man. Oh god, excuse me. Don't know why that happened. Yeah, you don't... Oh no, that's a spectre. That's a spectre. It's going to shoot at me. Now this here... This is very cool, actually. Let me see if I can do this before it decides to kill me. There you go. Okay, now it's time to stop doing that. Stop. Okay, run. They're shooting at me. They're shooting at me. It's a kind of like a little jaws. It looks like a mouth from the outside. I can see all around. So anyway, this is my desert outpost. I can actually go through there and appear in a desert. Let me just go downstairs and try and show you this from the outside without getting viciously killed. That's a pigman. Pigmen are actually really friendly. That's... Ooh. That means hello. We've decided that means hello. Got a torch. See? That's the building. That's the railway. And as you can see, it stretches all the way over to there. In fact, there. That's how far we've come. Now, in the real world, we're much further away. Oh, God. Let me in. Let me in, please. Thank you. Where's the pigmen? There's the pigmen. Now, the pigmen are perfectly friendly. We don't need to worry about the pigmen. As long as we don't hit them. If you hit them, they get a little annoyed. So don't hit them. Here's my advice. Anyway, the desert. The place I go to collect all my sand. Oh, it's probably still nighttime. This was probably not the world's best time to come and show you the desert. Or maybe it was the best time. Be nice and cool. So here we are. This is my desert outpost. And my house is way over there. Like a long way away. I would not be carrying all of this sand back. But that is indeed what I did. I came here. I collected... I sort of feel like I want to wait till morning and show you this in the daytime. I really do. And there it is. The sun has risen. I thought I'd wait... Oh, good. Really? Really? You're on fire now. Ignore the spider. Ruining the moment. I thought I'd wait until the sun came up to show you the place because, you know... Yeah. Now, believe it or not, there's an underwater temple. I can't quite remember where. I think it's over there somewhere. I've not explored it yet, and that's going to be interesting. Oh, God, really? Yeah, zombies, they don't like sunlight, if you didn't know. Okay, let's show you around the desert area. I actually have a mine here. I can't remember what I was mining for, actually, but I've actually got a mine here. It's a mine. Once you've seen a mine, you've seen all mines. That is probably not true. There are probably people who've made mines that are so extravagant and so interesting that your jaw would drop to see them. But anyway, this was my desert. It's a little smaller than when I met it. The figure in black is an Enderman. I generally run after them and kill them, but I'm going to not do that this time. Look at that. See, this is a great place if you just want to get a bit of sun, bit of a tan, you know. But I also found a temple here. Look at that. Look at that. My own little desert civilization temple. You've got to be really careful around here. There's a lot of underground caves. You just end up falling into them. Now, I'm not going to show you around that. Because, of course, if you're interested in that, you can actually go back and watch me explore it for the first time. There was the odd embarrassing moment. Yes, indeed. They're a little more dangerous than you think, those temples. So, yeah. Because, of course, I streamed most of this. And so you can actually see me building the entire thing on my other channel, my live channel. The videos are quite long, though. And generally just me chatting while building or digging. I've never understood why people enjoy watching them, but they're actually my most popular streams and videos for that channel, believe it or not. So there you go. So that's it. This is where I got all of the sand from around here, and of course I've got tons more I can get. I then just step back into the nether gate, drop one of the carts. You saw the cart that I collected, drop it down, and then... Oh, did I forget to close the door? I did. I should never do that. Don't forget to close these doors. You don't want pigmen wandering around in your... They don't harm you, but they can get annoying, and if they get onto your railway, they really do stop you from travelling, which is very, very annoying. That's actually why I've got the glass. It's a kind of a... We're pretending it's a force field. But I can pass through it quite easily, but the pigmen can't. And it stops them getting on the line. Whoa. Ignore that. So yeah, I would bring back all of my lava... Not lava. Sand. Let me just... I kind of want to replace my... Oh, right, I actually have to... craft these, yes, and then place it. I want to place that again. Just because. Right, in case I need to come back for more stuff. And then I would come here and, of course, take the sand back through the gate and use it to create glass. Then carry the glass up to the tower and continue building the tower. Don't ask about the lily pad bridge. It's slightly embarrassing, and I believe it involved chickens, wasn't it? Was it chickens? Or was it sheep? I can't remember which it was. Don't ask. It was horrible. It was annoying. So yeah. And that leads us to the main topic, the lava tower. I really do need to actually do some farming as well. I've just got so much food, I never really need it. So this particular project just started as a stupid idea and got more and more stupid by the instant. I think people were imagining something sort of small and tiny and yeah, well, as you can see. So anyway, yeah, I actually had already made this. I'd wanted to make an underground base just because I thought, how cool is that? Because, you know, why not, right? And then I came up with this idea and decided to build the lava tower of doom, as we call it, down here. Now, when we finished, or before I pour the lava, I have to remember to block this off, otherwise the lava's going to pour out. As you can see, this entire tower is actually made of 2 walls of glass, very thick glass. The inner wall and the outer wall, and as you can imagine, the lava is going to be poured down the outer wall from quite a way. Now, you might want to close your eyes during this period because climbing these stairs can often make you nauseous. I believe I can actually get this working with virtual reality, and the idea sounds very appealing and also slightly nauseating. So this is the, I don't know what you call it, sea level platform. You can take a boat here or you can do some fishing here. It is kind of nice, and you can stare up at your tower. You've probably noticed the little diving board. And you're probably already way ahead of me on that. Now, for now, I've got torches to keep it well lit, but once there is lava, I will destroy the torches. There will be no need for them. Okay, anybody else getting dizzy now? This thing is kind of tall, so, yeah. Okay, we're coming up to the halfway point. I built a halfway platform up here so that we could come over and look down on the world. For those of you that don't know, the Minecraft world is enormous. I believe in landmass bigger than our planet. You can't actually see it here. There are some limits to how much it will show. And as you can see, there is a little bit... I can get close to the edge without falling. A ledge that allows you to jump. However, when I said we were only halfway up, I meant it. We're actually still a ways... In fact, we're not actually technically halfway up above sea level either. So this is what we call the top platform, although it is not the top of the tower. There's the top of the tower. This is the top platform, and my god, do you get a good view from up here. Actually, you're so far up, the view is almost, well, kind of almost pointless. Let's have a look. That is my island. That is my island. There is the pier. There is the Hellgate. Wow. That over there is my original mine. And as you can see, we are high above the ground. And there is an access point to the very, very, very top. A ladder. This is where the magic is going to happen. The next stage where we find out, have I built it correctly? When I pour lava, and what I'm going to be doing is pouring lava not in this glass block, but where the sandstone blocks are here. I'm going to knock these through, and I'm going to pour lava in there because I've made a step that will allow me to pour the lava. And then hopefully it will flow, and I will need several buckets, but it will flow down. There are a few places I have to put more lava. Oh my god, this is far up. Look at that. Good god. But this is what I'm going to be doing next, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you've not been watching my Minecraft, but you are interested in watching me finish this somewhat insane undertaking, I will post a video saying when that stream is going to be, so that people, hopefully a day or so beforehand, so that people will not miss it. And the sun is going down. I'm slightly tempted to stay up here just so you can see how glorious my house looks when it's nighttime, because I've got torches all over it and it just glows. The entire thing glows. However, we do have a bit of a tradition here, and that is to jump off. I suppose we can jump off at night. Let's just watch the sun go down. So the sun has gone down. But you know what? I've just suddenly realised I've never actually seen this with these new shaders. It's not as bright. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the mist. It's not as bright as the shaders I was using, because basically that thing just glowed. Look how magical that looks. Look at that mist. Oh my god. I do like these new shaders. However, this is it then. We're going to be jumping down through the mist. Are you ready? Here goes.